guys, it's Kelsey from the GoalGetter blog. Thanks for watching this video. Today I want to talk about delayed gratification and something called the Marshmallow Test. This is something that I first learned about when I was getting my undergrad degree in psychology, and I also learned about it again pretty recently. So here's the story. This guy named Mischel, he had a PhD. He did a study that he called the Marshmallow Test. In this study, he had researchers and small children, I believe probably in between toddler and child age, really, really little. And the researcher would propose two options to them. The researcher said, "Hey kid, I'm gonna leave the room for a second. And if you wait until I come back, just wait patiently, I will give you 2 marshmallows when I come back. Or you can ring a little bell and I'll come back immediately and you'll get 1 marshmallow." The kids either had the choice of waiting a little while longer to get a bigger reward or immediately getting a smaller reward. So what Dr. Mischel saw was a variety of different things. Some kids could wait totally patiently, and some kids just grabbed the marshmallows out of the researcher's hand before they even finished explaining the experiment. What that shows us is delayed gratification at its core. You've got these children who haven't really even learned about rewards at all, and they're just showing us exactly what human nature is like. This experiment was very important for psychologists and researchers, and when they were trying to study willpower and self-control, and it has led to a lot of research since, and you can read about this in the book called The Marshmallow Test. And if you just Google the Marshmallow Test, you'll find all sorts of sources that tell you all about this. I will link to the notes that I've been using for this in my description below, and then you can also see them if you look at my blog post that corresponds with this video at www.beagoalgetter.net. Dr. Mischel actually went back and studied those same participants 40 years later after the original marshmallow test. And what he found was that a lot of the kids who had trouble waiting for that marshmallow when they were little actually had problems with self-control throughout their entire lives. Research shows that having low self-control also corresponds with various mental and physical health issues, like having a high BMI, drug abuse, symptoms of borderline personality disorder, and even marital problems. So why is it so important for us to be able to wait for highly anticipated things if we want to be successful human beings? Life is full of good things. Life is also full of bad decisions. Having enough money to support your family and live well is a good thing, but selling illegal drugs to get that money quickly is a bad decision. So sometimes we can have those good things quickly without any bad consequences, but it seems like a lot of the best things in life require a little bit of elbow grease and a lot of patience. Here's a good example that I think we can all relate to. Typically, there's a cost of entry for having a high-paying job with great benefits. The company might want you to have a degree, or maybe they want you to have so many years of experience. We have to put a lot of hard work in before we're even eligible to apply for a dream job that has great pay and good benefits. So, there's that concept of good things requiring a lot of patience and hard work before we can actually achieve them. While leaning toward instant gratification doesn't always lead to obesity or alcoholism, it is a signal of a deeper issue. Patience is a difficult thing to master unless you work on practicing it daily in the little small things. And a lot of super important things in our lives require a lot of patience, like retiring with enough money to support your family for the rest of your life, or earning your dream job at that super amazing company, or watching your adult children make wise decisions. These things require a lot of patience and a lot of intentional effort. There's no shortcut for those. Not to mention the fact that having self-control and being able to wait patiently for things is a sign of maturity. Think about the last time you saw somebody that you consider to be super wise throwing a fit because they couldn't get that piece of chocolate cake right now. Being patient also really helps put into perspective the consequences of your actions and the true value of your end goal. I highly recommend that you look for ways to start practicing delayed gratification in little ways throughout your daily life, because the more you strengthen that and you strengthen your willpower, the more you'll be able to harness it in really stressful situations whenever it really counts. Thank you for watching this video today. I hope you liked it. If you like this topic and want to check out more information that's along a similar topic, feel free to check out my blog at www.beagoalgetter.net. Thank you for watching.